Welcome to week 9 of unit 1, and this is the last chapter today, which is sustainable economy. So we will start off by watching a video, and this is a voiceover by Sir David Attenborough. Okay, welcome back, and we move on to the purpose. Today we will study about sustainable economy. To be able to link various bodies of mathematical knowledge and link mathematics with other disciplines together with searching for and collecting the terms related to economy areas from learning sources and present them through speaking, writing, by using computers to search for data. Okay, and the vocabulary. The first word is sustainable. Okay, sustainable. So sustainable means to be able to sustain or to be able to accomplish something and do it for a long term. Okay, so let's just say if you're doing a job and the job pays you 5,000 baht salary, but to travel to that job and come back and food costs you 10,000 baht. So that job is actually in a loss for you. So it is not sustainable. Okay. Another thing you can think of is if you're admitted in the hospital and you need 100 liters of oxygen, but the gas cylinder only has 20 liters, so which means that life condition is not sustainable. Okay, so sustainable means to be able to carry forward and to be able to do on a long-term basis.
Okay, the second one is economy. Economy, so it's all about money. We can say like the COVID situation, the economy is very low because we cannot travel, we cannot go out. So the economy for every countries are very low. So it's all about the income from a country.
And the next word is society. So a group of people surrounding you, which are the members of your community, form a society. So if you live in Bandung, then you are part of the Bandung society. If you live in Phang Minh, then you're part of the Phang Minh society. Okay? The group of people are called the society.
So here 3 important words.
So we start with economy. Like teacher said, it is the wealth and resource of a country in terms of production and consumption of goods and services.
And then society, so a large group of people who live together, sharing common things together.
And the last is environment, which is the surrounding which a person, animal, or plant lives in. Okay. So here we have a diagram for you, and this gives you an idea that you have society, which is the people, and then you have the planet, which has the trees, the plants, the oxygen that is required for living, and last we have a profit. So companies and industries make profit, and we have to find a sweet spot where all 3 can live together, and only then can it become sustainable. Okay? So if people run after profit too much and they ignore the planet, which is what is happening now, then in the next 100 or 200 years, it may not be very sustainable.
The second diagram, you can use this for later for the thinking tool. Other video about what is sustainable development. So open your notebook and write everything what you learn about the video. So welcome back. So what is economic growth? So all countries want to grow their economy. If you see like Thailand, it's good with tourism before COVID. So the economy is based on the tourism in Thailand, also the export. So a growing economy means more money, more things to buy, more services.
So the next question is, can you have infinite growth if the planet is finite? Okay? Finite means limited. So the number of trees on the planet are limited. The amount of water that you can drink is limited. Okay? The crops that can grow on land are limited. So if all these resources are limited, then can economies of countries grow infinitely, is the question. Okay?
So here the footprint. What is a footprint in the science? So today humanity uses the equivalent of 1.7 Earths every year to provide the resource we use. So whatever we use now, all the trees that we cut, all the plastic that we produce, all the food that we eat, it's too much. So we use too much resources now.
So the previous diagram was about the footprint, so basically in 1961, human beings were only using 74% of the entire capacity. And today we're almost using 156% of capacity. So which means that sooner or later everything is going to get used up. And so that is what we have to consider for sustainable development.
So what can we do to have a sustainable living? So reduce CO2, so it means use less the car, use transport like bus or van.
And again, a lot of other things for you. So you can use reusable shopping bags. Okay, try not to use plastic bags too much, and always recycle and reuse. That's a motto that everyone follows. Try to use reusable drink containers. So if you go to buy a coffee, you can take your own mug, you can take your own glass. Okay, you get a lot of these big plastic containers. So try not to use those. Use your metal containers. Try to live a simple life. Also, a lot of companies are changing their bulbs and using LED bulbs because they're good for the environment. Okay? So all these things you can do to live a sustainable, to have sustainability in your life. And most importantly, reduce the use of plastic.
Here a diagram that you can use for the thinking tool as well. We're not going too much in detail because this one we will use in Unit 3 about all the environmental and climate change.
But then again, just like the diagram we showed you before, there is human well-being, so all that you need for your human life, and then there is environmental living, well-being, so what is good for the environment, and you have economics, so what is good for profits and business. Okay, so but all of these are sustainable factors that you can use in your daily life. Okay.
Here we come to the thinking tool. So make a poster. So what is a sustainable economy? Why is it good? And what is the difference between a sustainable and unstable economy?
Okay. So go back in the video to the point where we showed you the circle. There was a diagram and there were three factors. So there was profit, there was society, and there was the environment. So use that to make a poster on sustainability and answer these three questions on an A4 size paper.
And here's some example of the poster to draw an A4 paper. So tell one thing you have learned from this lesson. Write this in your notebook. Then write the vocabulary from the lesson in English and try to find the meaning in Thai on your notebook.
And finally, may draw a poster on sustainable economy, and you can use all the ideas that we have given you in the video.
Okay, so see you for Unit 2 soon, and make your homework.
Take care.
Bye-bye.